What do you think, buddy?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll have
man.
you do it. We'll have you do it again, since
Alright. I got you.
You're the only responsible one here.
Oh, it's more like the
that's
only
bad.
person that has
Bullshit.
everybody added.
That's bullshit. Alright. And now, there we go.
What are we missing?
Fucking Corn. He's getting to his fridge. God damn it, Corn.
He
This
needs
man-
to get his Red Bull.
Now he needs to get his goddamn grapes.
To put in his Red Bull.
What is wrong with you?
What? I don't understand. That sounds pretty good.
It's Gamer Sangria or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Oh,
What kind of autistic shit did you just cook there, buddy?
no, but I don't think it should be made with Red Bull. It needs to be made with like Mountain Dew or something worse.
I watched a video of somebody distilling Mountain Dew.
Alright,
Into
that's me.
wine?
It's
Oh,
probably
that's
Whiskey
fucked up.
Tribe.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They have a series where they just say, "Will it distill?" And they've tried to distill a bunch of shit like candy canes and Mr. Beast Feastables and all sorts of shit.
It's the type of shit that you enjoy watching. Like, I'll have to find it and send it to you.
There's some guy that took Mountain Dew and Peeps and other things and made it into wine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
dude,
my
it's
Ugh.
me. All I'm saying, I might be trying to cook up some Baja Blast meat.
Oh dear God! You better do it with Baja Blast and also Code Red, because you can
I'm
still
ready,
get Code
by the
Red
way.
out there.
how's your zoning?
Oh good.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. For me to say with the Lullafill now.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's funny though.
Alright, we'll go over positions again, since there's been a couple changes.
Sorry.
You're all good.
Oh, you're no fuck that. It's all her fault.
Alright,
Way to
well,
go.
Look, I just met her today. I can't blame her yet. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can. You
Oh,
totally can.
Oh, see, you got permission. There you go.
Cool. It's all your fault.
God damn it, you're not supposed to fold that easily. Like, come on, have a backbone. Yell at him. Do something. Please. You can't keep getting all with it.
No, it's okay. My job is being a punching bag. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah. So, you will be in group 1. So, what this is, have you reviewed the fight at all?
I have seen most of it.
Okay. So for Chthonic Vents, when the group's on the same side, do you know what I'm talking about for Chthonic Vents?
No?
Where the dragons go into the puddles and then the puddles explode?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. So, what this position is this is one of the positions for when the dragons go into the puddles that are adjacent to each other, and so both light parties have the same safe position on the same edge. Because what's going to happen is everybody's going to get, like, puddles around them, so this position is to make sure that, like, people don't blow each other up, and we also can, have uptime for everybody. So, actually, let me start with this. We'll just do this real fast. So, Light Party 1 will be me, Cole, Michael, and what do you prefer to go by? Just
Peace.
okay. Ace. So that'll be party 1. Party 2 will be Ardwin, Korn, Aces, and Boots. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so for this, Light Party 1 on the left side, Light Party 2 on the right side. So melees are on D and B, tanks are on A and C. Range, so casters and Fizz range are on 1 and 4, and then healers are on 2 and 3.
Oh.
So, yeah, Michael, you're on D.
God, it's fucking so much stronger.
Just remember left, right, close to the boss. That's basically all you gotta be. Okay. So there's a good chance that we might see this mechanic, but I just wanted to go over it now. Not this one. This one. We'll skip the A, B, C, and D, and we're just gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this one, the healers are on 4 in the corner. The melee are on 1, the tanks are on 2, and the ranged are on 3. I believe that's the same as what I said yesterday. Okay. And then the other one is your partners. So this is going to be your partners for volcanic torches as well as the intermission. So on 1, it's going to be Light Party 1 ranged tank, 2 Light Party 2 ranged tank, 3 Light Party 1 healer melee, and 4 is Light Party 2 healer melee. Okay. So there's that, and then clock positions. I need to save these also. These clock positions are gonna be for the intermission nest of flame vipers. So when we're all inside the center square and we need to spread out because we're all getting hit, this is the positions that we're gonna stand. So Korn, you're gonna be on B. I'm on D. Tanks are on A and C, and then DPS looks right. Yeah, so DPS will be in this position as well. Okay. And Korn, one thing I mentioned is that for when we do clock positions for Dog 1, we cheat in a little bit just so we can hit everybody with our healing. So you'll go to B for Dog 1, and I'll go to A, and everybody should be fine. Okay. I know that was a lot of info, so if anybody have any questions or things they want to double check or recap.
I just need to decide so I can understand, but I'll try my best.
Sure.
I'm sorry for any fuck ups.
No, I mean, we've only had one day in here, so I'm just gonna. I forgot to save these, so I'm just gonna.
Sorry, which mechanic is Dog One?
Dog 1's the centaur with the knockback.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called centaur, but everybody just called it dog. So yeah, so Dog 1 when the knockback happens and we go into our positions, this is our spread spots. So okay, and yeah, general rule of thumb is just go stand on this red marker. Right, you see the little red masks on the arena. Yeah. Okay, cool. Toss food on if you got it.
Oh yeah. Where's my eggplant?
So, unless anybody else has any other questions, ready whenever tanks are.
Here we go.
Petra Flare, this will be partner stacks. This is partner out, partner out.
No, come back. You were right. At least.
Out of hitbox. I forgot to go over snakes. And I forgot to reorganize my party list.
Oh yeah.
There are no swaps, looks like. Support's going first.
Look away from the snakes.
Holy.
Okay. Well, there.
That's good enough. I'll recap snakes after this poll. Just so everybody's on the same page. But, I mean, we did it correctly, so. Okay, so pre-position with your partner, same as Volcanic Torch's positioning. We're gonna look for east-west or north-south. It's north-south. And remember, if you get hit first, you are then, it's a spread. So this would be supports in. And this would be out and then spread as well.
I was too close to the center. Okay.
Well, it's because people were dead, so you're the closest person alive.
That makes sense too, I guess.
And then so over here. Also, I don't have markers down on the ground. I'm fucking this up a lot. Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just wall it. Okay.
We've
so
been
we
working
just,
out the square too much.
yeah. So remember for that, after animals 1, so after either snakes 1 or dog 1, we have the illusory creation, and for that, when we go to our corners with our partners, that's only to tell us which direction we're swinging. Afterwards, it's going to be a spread mechanic, so you're not stacking with your partner. So for that corn, you would have just gone to the wall, the back wall with me, and spread out there. And then for that one, DPS got hit, so DPS would have backed off a little bit, and then supports would have stepped into the hitbox of the boss at the inner cardinals to bait the Flame Viper lines. Does that make sense? Sure. And then for snakes, we'll just recap it. Group 1 goes clockwise, Group 2 goes counterclockwise, and that is Group 1 is clockwise from A, Group 2 is clockwise from 4, or counterclockwise from 4. Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
And then for dog 1, we'll count off 1, 2, 3, 4. 1s to 1s, 2s to 2s, 3 and 4 to B, and get ready to, you know, swap out. Good first pull though. I did not catch if it was Tetra.
It was spread.
Spread? Okay. Octave Flare, spreads. So he spreads and out. Oh, we're 2 overlapped on that side.
So Corn, for that one, you would go back towards like behind too.
Yeah. Yeah, just wall it. So Corn, you would just come spread over here.
Yeah, you're kind of like doing the mirror of what you did yesterday.
Yeah, pretty much. You're almost always gonna just mirror what I do. So if you're ever like kind of worried about what you're gonna do, just look at where I'm standing, and it's typically just kind of mirrored.
When in doubt, take it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
one sec.
That's what I do. If I see him standing somewhere, I'm fucked because I need to be standing there too.
Yeah.
Are you good? Okay. Oh shit. I'm a little early, but it's okay.
Petra Flare. This will be Tetra Flare out.
What? I didn't even provoke it.
Out of hitbox. Tank swap.
There's a DPS swap too.
Yep, tank swap.
Yep.
Melee swap. Support's going first.
Oh, I'm gonna miss mine. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow up.
Let me reorder my party list.
Being second on that is just real goofy.
Yeah, second's the worst.
Yeah. We'll just keep ripping it, and if somebody has questions, then
I'm just waiting for the, you guys are reordering your thing. Maybe a spread.
Thank you. Spreading out. Knock back. Go to clock positions. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. Alright, swipe it.
Three people want the one on the start.
Yeah, evens in the middle, odds on one. So 1 to 1, 2 to middle, 3 and 4 on B, 3 swap with 1, 4 swap with 2.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm typing, but thank you.
Here we go.
Tetraflare. This would be Tetraflare in. Knockback. Block spots. One, two, three, four. Okay, with your partners. North south. Spread out. And then get ready to move. DPS in supports. This would be in partners, so you'd be stacking with your partners inside. Two would be safe. And there's this big AoE right here. Let's just wall it so we can get the reps.
What's the order of abilities he does there when he does the clones?
Right, so for that, what's going to happen is he's going to put the clones out into the side. 2 of them are going to create either one's going to create a phoenix, one's going to create a dragon. That's going to give us the north-south or your east-west safe spots. Then either all supports get hit or all DPS get hit. If the supports get hit, then the DPS go into the hitbox and bait the lines. After that, he's gonna do either double Phoenix or double Snake. If it's double Phoenix, then everybody gets inside the middle black square. If it's double Snake, then you and your partner go out to your corner black square.
Why do we need the partners? Is it because he does a Tetraflare there?
Yeah, so he'll either do a Tetraflare or a nest of Flame Vipers. So if it's Tetraflare, you need to be with your partner so you can stack for it. If it's nest of Flame Vipers, then you need to be able to spread out. And if everybody is 2 people in each square, it's make sure that there's no there's not too many people in one square for the spreads. But that one was Phoenix, so that was double. That was the inside square was safe, so you would stack up inside the black square with your partner in that corner.
Got it.
Yep. I missed what it was.
Petra.
Oh,
Petra.
In Tetra. Knockback. One, 2, 3, 4.
I got 2 of them.
yeah, we got 2 down.
Yeah. That's just a wallet. We're gonna die anyways. Was that just died to damage, or was that positioning?
I'm knockback.
Oh, okay.
Faded before the actual knockback went out.
Or just
Just getting used to the timing of using it.
yeah. No.
Yep.
If you're the knockback, if you're standing like super in the middle and get knocked back directly to the corner, you won't go into the wall. So if you're kind of standing like right up close to here, it's enough where if you fuck up the knockback, you at least won't immediately die. Octaflare spreads. This will be spreads in. out of hitbox. Under boss. Melee swap. DPS going first.
No, I am the wrong one. Okay, great. Okay.
Fantastic. Well done. Okay, and this will be illusory creation intermission with your partner. North-south safe. As soon as the hit goes, DPS in. This is double in. Spread clock spots, clock spots. Three is safe. And this will be dog one. Knock back. Block spots. One, two, three, four. People are gonna die, but let's just keep going so we can at least just kind of see this next mechanic. So this is Conceptual Octaflare, so we're going to be spreading on the second. So stack up in the middle, and this will be a heavy mitigate. Okay. So this would be where the Octaflare happens. And so this would be these corner spread spots. And then...
Assuming we all shouldn't be on the same side, though.
No,
right?
no, yeah. I'm going to go over how we handle that, and then this would be in, and then there would be another Tetra or Octaflare here. So I'm going to explain how that all works, but that was a really good pull. Okay, so for that, the chthonic vents, that kind of intermission, that's halfway in the fight, what's going to happen is Group 1 is going to look west, Group 2 is going to look east, and basically what you're looking for is you're looking for which vents are safe and which vents are not, right? So you'll be able to figure it out by looking at the two vents. You know, Group 1 will know the safe spot by looking at the vents on 3 and 4. Group 2 will be able to tell by looking at vents on 1 and 2. Only 2 vents at a time are ever going to bubble up and explode. So if in Group 1 we're looking at 3 and 4 and neither of the vents are bubbling, then I can just run to that side because that side is safe. And so that means that Group 2 will see that both of their vents are bubbling, and yeah, Party Finder did it differently. Party Finder did east-west than north-south. Yeah. Yeah. So group 1 looks west. Group 2 looks east. If if one of the groups sees that only one vent is bubbling, then you get run to the safe vent, right? So you can always run to your corner. And then if both of your vents are bubbling, you just run to the other side. So that's kind of the starting. That's how we do the starting stuff for it. And so group 1 always has west priority. Group 2 always has east priority. And so this is where these positions come in. So this is the mechanic for that. So if the order of operations is you stack up under boss, you get the heavy mitigation from all the vents exploding, and then he'll cast for a second, then the vents will start to bubble, and that'll tell you where to go. You don't have to worry about a position for this one. This one is just go stand in a safe spot. Then the second set of vents will bubble. This is where we have to worry about positioning. So this will be the whatever the conceptual. It'll be either be a conceptual octaflare or conceptual tetraflare that is cast before chthonic vents. So if it's octaflare, these are the positions that we will spread to. When the safe spots for the second set of vents are next to each other, so it's on one edge rather than diagonal. Does that make sense? Because it's a lot of specific combinations.
This seems like a really small amount of space for an octaflare.
I mean, you can cheat out a little bit as we get used to like the positioning. But this is also meant like your specific positioning for melee is like meant more as just like this is kind of your orientation. You can cheat out more as long as you're still getting uptime.
Yeah.
So the part of this will definitely just be like learning the spacing and like learning where the vents explode and like how far you can stand. So I'm not expecting it to like go smoothly. I'm expecting people to get clipped. But just this is like the orientation you stand in. So does this positioning make sense for the mechanic? I know, like I said, it's a lot of specific combinations that we're going to go over. I just want to make sure people understand when.
This is just this if we're all on one side, correct?
Right. If we're all on one side for the second set of vents. So the first vents don't matter.
Yeah.
The second set of vents, that's when the conceptual octa or tetraflare goes off. And then there's the third set of vents, and then there's another octaflare or tetraflare.
So during that second set of vents, this is like all the puddles are on one side.
Yeah.
And
So
is this for octa or tetra or both?
this is for octa. This is for
Okay.
octa. If it's
Okay.
tetra, then you're just gonna slide with your partner. But normally you would slide with your partner, but for uptime, melees slide with tanks, and we'll do
with healers. Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll do tanks slide with melees. So the tanks will rotate counterclockwise to slide with their the melees, and then casters will slide in onto the healers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a position for if everybody's on the same side. When people are on different sides, so when group 1, when the vents are catty corner to each other, this is when we use this positioning. Right? So when it's octaflare, we spread out into these positions where melee's on 1, tanks on 2, casters on ranged on 3, and healers on 4. Right? So this will be enough spread for an octaflare. If it's a tetraflare, then we just slide over.
Holy fuck, it's catty corner and kitty corner. Holy shit. Sorry.
I don't know what the fucking difference is.
No, it's the same thing. That's what I was surprised about.
Oh, okay. So does this make sense? This positioning?
So this is when puddles are on a diagonal and will be split up on either side? So-
Correct.
Okay, that makes
And
more
this
sense.
this is always boss relative,
Yeah.
right? So the healers will always be on the outside corner, the melees will always be on the inside corner closest to the boss.
Yeah.
And this is for Octaflare. What would we do for Tetra?
Tetra Flare supports are just going to collapse in.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right. So then this is the position for that, and then like I said, afterwards there'll be a final set of events. The final set of events, there's no Oct or Tetra Flare, it's just get somewhere safe. Typically, it's fine to just pop Sprint here, so that way you have it, like you're safe. Then there's going to be either then he's going to do the Serpent or the Phoenix, and then it's going to be spreads. I don't remember if it's spreads or Tetra Flare, spreads or stacks, or if it's just spreads. Let me double check that real fast.
Range on the east-west wall, so it's a perfect mirror. Here, because of Octaflare, tank per tank will use tank but around a lot is while also flare, we'd stack Conceptual. Remember back, so dodge the explosion and look at whether or not it's bird or snake. Don't forget to remember back to what you had as your conceptual, not an issue off priority corner, so your but to
Oh, okay. So slight correction. The conceptual Octaflare from the very beginning, that is the one that resolves right at the end. So with the bird or the snake. In the middle of the Chthonic Vents, the fourfold fires mechanic, he's gonna cast Octaflare or Tetra Flare, just a regular Octaflare or Tetra Flare, and that's gonna tell us the spread or the positioning during the second vents. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so very beginning he casts Conceptual Octaflare. That one is basically stored until after all the vents go off. And so we'll have to remember, okay, if it's Conceptual Octaflare, then we do all 3 sets of vents, and then if it's Bird's Octaflare, then we all have to run inside and to our spread positions. If it's Conceptual Tetra Flare and Bird, we'll all run inside to our designated black square corners, right, with our partner. And then if it's, Snake, we all do the same thing, right? So, any questions?
So I want to look west, right? Because I think there's one.
Group 1 looks
Oh,
west,
okay.
Group 2 looks east.
Group 4, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a lot to go over, so as long as nobody has any questions, we'll just rip it, and then if somebody has a question, just ask it, and we'll address it. Octaflare spreads. Spreads and out. Knockback. Fog spots. One, two. corners. North south. Get ready to move. Supports in, DPS out. And this would be inside with your partners. If we had partners. And then here, safe spot is 1. And we'll just wall it there.
Sorry, I have a question about the spread for. I forgot what one it is. When all DPS or all supports get hit by the flare,
Yeah.
the group that just got hit is supposed to spread on which side?
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, I forgot to go over that. So, let's just assume that it's north-south, for right now, just because we're all over here. If all the supports get hit, then all the DPS are going to stack up on the cardinal marker. So, A, B, C, or D. So, for north-south, they'll stack up on A and C. If it's east-west, they'll stack up on B or D.
Okay. If you get hit, go to Cardinal. Yes?
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you're not hit and you're going in to bait the lines, you need to make sure you run into the inner cardinal, so that way the line doesn't shoot through the people that just got hit.
Mm-hmm.
So the typical rule, because of the way we're spread, is that if you didn't get hit, you just get to run forward. Just straight forward. Alright? But if you get hit, then you just go over to the side.
So when you say supports in, you mean stand on the marker?
No, I mean stand inside the boss hitbox.
Okay, so bait the line if you're
Yeah. If I'm calling supports in, I'm saying supports go in to bait the line attack.
Got it.
Yep. Cool. Petra Flare. Petra Flare out. Out.
It was back.
I got it.
Yeah, I realized that.
On a hitbox. Stack under. Tank swap.
Oh fuck.
Well,
Sorry, I completely forgot.
That wasn't your fault. That was Ace's fault. Okay.
When in
I
doubt,
completely forgot what was the priority order. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck.
My man didn't go left. He went on mine. The son of a bitch.
Your Honor, I played Oopsie Daisy.
I also fucked up twice.
twice in one mechanic?
No, in the whole fight.
Be like, damn, that's actually impressive. Twice in one mechanic. Octaflare spreads. Spreads and out.
I tried to hit sprint and I auto instead.
Why do you be killing me?
This is payback.
See, you killed Arduin too.
That one, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Or,
Out of hitbox. Out, out, out.
Oh.
huh?
Okay, just wallet. Everything's kind of.
Killing myself. I fucking got corn.
Did you look at him as he jumped out?
Yeah.
I meme a little too close to the sun, and the entire raid gets goofed. What is this, cameras? Walk in! Walk in!
Look, Ace, this half of us come from Crisis Averted.
Technically, more than half,
Oh
right?
man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to triple the average pull count for every boss. My bad.
Petriflare. Petriflare out. Out of hitbox. No swaps.
Nope. No.
Oh, I fucked up too. I got baited by the snakes popping out and went too early.
There's a little bit of confusion on running out to kill the snake. So these, as group one, you will start from A and then go clockwise around and find the closest snake from that position.
Oh, okay. So it's the opposite to what is in the video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
The video was done
My
before
bad.
like party. No, I didn't fully explain that or like call it out, but we're doing Party Finder strats, and Party Finder swapped it up just a little bit from the video. But it's like it's all the same strats, just like oriented slightly differently, basically.
Alright.
So like for snakes, it's like okay, the group swap directions, and then for like the illusory creation, it's like, or the the fourfold fires, it's east west instead of north south, that type of thing. So yeah, if I explain something that doesn't match up to the video, just like double check. So
Yell at him and call him a stupid raid leader for not doing his homework.
Demand
No,
a
no, it's
goddamn
just that it's. I'm sorry. It's just that it's a little bit hard to keep up with
Damn
all
it, I
the
quit.
verbal information.
yeah, no, I know it's a lot to
I
like, take in.
apologize.
Well, no, I mean we're going kind of fast through it, so it's like we're not having to worry about like dying to damage output from the boss, so we're getting a lot more progress than normal.
Hey, Arthur.
Thank you. And so like we're just getting less pulls on each mechanic in general. This is Octa in.
I'm 7 light years away from you.
It snapshots really early.
Work hard.
Have you in my
Just
rotation?
mention Cole.
Fuck yeah,
I
gotta
set
keep it
my
back
I
in.
set my ability on 0 and I got meleeed. I'm blaming my tank. If this was WoW, I would have died. And I got
Yep.
left.
Yep, you sure would have. Man, that would
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah, this fight like really benefits from just trying to figure out like all the pre-positioning that you can do. So anytime you can like pre-position to cheat to just give yourself a slight edge, this fight really benefits from. So
Wait, Cole, you know what that reminds me of? When fucking whenever Duz would cancel pull timer at 2 and Zuri
Oh,
would
yeah.
weaken.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't blame him. Like, why the fuck would you cancel it at 2? Just fucking pull it and get the rep. You don't have to wait for cooldowns anyways.
This is weird though. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Octaflare?
I hated that guy.
We should have named this group the Crisis Averted. Final Fantasy hating team or something. I don't know.
This is
What was our?
Octa in.
Oh no. I was totally distracted trying to
I
think.
can get him. I can get the bird.
I'm getting up. I'm not gonna be able to provoke in time.
Corn, can you get...
I can get
Arwen?
Arden when she dies.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ardwin. She's probably yelling at me in her head.
Definitely unmute, screaming at you now.
You probably are.
Out of hitbox? Out of
There.
hitbox. Outside the inner hitbox, yep. Or outside the outer hitbox. Stack under. No swaps.
Oh. I'm gonna poop on you guys.
Yes, you did.
So sorry.
Let's take a quick 5. And then come back at 35. Just to stretch, grab water, all the things.
Piss break, be right back.
Yes. Tear me apart, Lisa.
Born, I'm inadvertently having a broad moment.
Are you sucking off a hamster?
No. Saying something stupid and causing a wipe because of it.
Get that going when I get it.
Shit, did he say that on Sark?
Sucking off a hamster?
Yeah. I
don't
vaguely
even-
remember that.
He says stupid shit all the time. I don't even remember.
Alright, gamers, what music do y'all listen to while raiding?
Game music?
Completely silent.
Like
Yeah,
the
fight music.
BGM?
I like to listen on the microphone for Eichwitch breathing.
Fuck you.
Dude, I get Ike's breathing and you're typing. It's awesome.
I gotta buy a new keyboard because this 5 button's starting to really piss me off. I have to press it like 3 times before I actually use.
Have you ever tried just cleaning it?
Oh, I did. It doesn't. It's. I think it's mechanical on
Spring.
the inside.
Oh.
Yeah. And besides, I'm
Did you-
done.
did
I
you-
think I've.
Did you clean it like that Indian wife cleaned the laptop? Submerge it in soapy water and then hang it on a clothesline?
I feel like more of my buttons would work.
That's so awful.
That's fucking awesome.
Have y'all not seen that meme?
No.
I've not seen that one. That will go in the meme portfolio, though.
Meme portfolio.
Yes, yes, Mr. Employer. You'll see my meme portfolio is fantastic.
I'm a funny guy.
Why are all these about trains?
I'm acoustic. My bad.
Ace is my favorite acoustic weeb.
Partner, I'm raiding to sad cowboy music right now. It's awesome.
If it's not that one song by Glorb, then I don't want to hear it.
Oh, shut the fuck up. We got that authentic shit, okay?
Oh, this is painful to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it from a Bollywood show movie?
It's from an Indian serial. Like, SERIAL, whatever they call television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's painful.
It's from Indian TLC. Oh no.
Indian TLC.
Okay, I'm back if there was a ready check.
There was. All right, let's rip it.
Yeah, food check.
No, yep, food check.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Back at it.
Petroflare. This will be Tetraflare out. Petroflare out. Knockback. One. Two. Three. Four. East-west. Spread, spread, spread. Supports in.
Oh,
This would
that
be
was,
in clock
yeah.
spots. In clock spots.
my bad.
You're not forgetting.
Just wall it.
Fuck, man. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that sequence is pretty fast, so just gotta be.
No, I just had a brain fart. I was like in the right spot then, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna move forward. No. Wrong move.
And he moved forward right to us.
Yeah. It's like I was bowling.
That's 2 out of 10. That ain't great, my man.
But there's only 8 of us.
Makes it even worse.
Kill someone twice.
This leaves them with a 7-10 split.
Octa. This will be Octa out. hitbox. Melee swap.
Oh no. Okay, I still got my guy.
Just wall it, yeah. Yeah. You gotta be real careful with GCDs during Snake's one, because it'll flip you around and target the boss. So. Petriflare, partners. Speed partners out.
Come back, come back. Oh. That's okay, that's right.
That's some tank privilege if I've ever seen it.
It's really just think that on your own.
Because sometimes it'll go to you instead. That's the scary part. Out of hitbox. Tank swap. B didn't get frozen.
I love GCD.
Just drop a GCD.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I know there's a setting to change it where it doesn't move you.
The
Oh my God.
auto face.
Automatically face target when using action. Get out of here.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
tell me
that's
where that is.
But that's
Look.
unfortunately really shitty if you're playing ranged. But I think for melees it's really good.
Yeah, for melees it's fine, but for casters it's...
Okay, so Michael, character config, target, it's in the first view setting. I'm tired of being a terrorist for having too good uptime.
Yeah,
Obviously, your
I
uptime's
started
not good enough.
thinking. I've started thinking we're not going to have enrage. I can fuck out. For
Oh,
the
yeah.
sake of not wiping.
Yeah, we're not. We still have like couple major mechanics to go.
Yeah.
I'm just used to.
It's the principle.
Oh, yeah.
It was Terra, right?
The thought that counts.
Was it Tetra?
Yes, it was Tetra.
Fantastic. So be Tetra in.
I can get her.
Look at all the GCDs he's missing.
It's Jover. I lost.
Oh man, this is fucking cursed.
And Cole's gonna die.
He's fine.
I'm a warrior, man. I'm good.
Warrior privilege.
Tank swap.
Oh no no no!
Oh, that was. Oh, that's stupid turn.
When,
Fuck those 3 times in a row. Almost from all different people.
when one terrorist dies, another one is reborn, man. Takes your place.
It's those damn power vacuums.
The murder puddle in the middle is great.
Snakes one trap party confirmed. Boots, where the hell are you?
Wait, is he not here?
No.
Booger?
Aside from that, it's great.
Octa, anyway.
Yeah.
That'll be Octa in.
He pulled the plug on us.
Wait, he's like literally not even in the game, is he?
No,
What a
no,
great
it's.
place. Mechanics. I'm trying to.
I like to think that somewhere, wherever his character is still getting mechanics.
He's just a terrorist on Limsa right now.
Not bad. Oh no, all the cat girls.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's clearly what I'm going for.
No boots equals fake pull, buddy.
Absolutely, I'm with it, my man.
I'm out of that crap.
I was hoping that it'd keep going.
Ah, your in-game name is Boots. See,
Yeah, it's boots.
Boots.
Boots. What happened?
Oh, does that mean we have to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, not necessarily. Sometimes you're able to log back into the instance. Or, yeah, sometimes, I don't know.
I ain't gonna complain, dude. I got to see Tank Program.
Sorrow, come give me your baked eggplants.
Give me my who what?
Alright, can you hear me?
Hey, yo!
Yes.
Okay.
Hand it over.
What am I handing over?
Your baked eggplants.
Baked eggplant.
Baked eggplants. I got no baked eggplants. Oh yeah, I do.
I sure hope you do.
For a split second, I thought you were trolling her. Being like, I don't have any. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ate all of it.
Hey man, I'm a hungry man. I love baked eggplants.
And Coke.
And
Yeah,
Coke.
thank- with Coke. Baked eggplants covered in Coke. You just roll your face in it.
Huh?
Hey, I'm in the dungeon.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
I hate This laugh's so
Dude,
goddamn.
that is the best laugh in the game.
It's the
The-
worst
the
thing. It's
Lalafell
the
laugh?
worst sounds.
How dare you?
It's like
Where is
listening
this
to-
little ankle biter?
It's like
Now,
listening to
what-
Chucky.
When we get back in, I'll do it. You guys
Are you AFK in Gridania?
What?
Yes.
I love Gridania.
Hell
If you go to
yeah.
fucking Limsa, man, you might like get like, you know, STDs and shit.
Gardenia's for hippies, Oldas for poor people, Limsa's for horny people.
Carter, I get to like pull up a chair and just like start inspecting people. It's awesome. He didn't forget this time.
Something felt a little off.
Never.
Marcos are a crush anyway.
I was going to ask about the party list, but I don't think I need
Oh.
to worry about that, right?
Oh, you don't have to, but I should still do it.
It was also halfway a subtle reminder.
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
Ready, check.
I fucking
I'm
love your
never
horse
ready.
helmet so much.
Oh my god.
I think I have that thing in my armoire.
I'm sorry, I was so distracted by the party hat on the stage. To look at the to look at the horse helmet.
Octaflare.
You cut out. What was it?
Octa.
Octa.
Spread. Spread. Must be spread out.
Look at the engine.
I got corn. Out. No swaps.
But
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, everybody. That's my fault.
I think we can do just a 100% downtime for
No,
that.
that wasn't a downtime issue. That was a I fucked
Well,
up
it's a
in
Down
rotation
syndrome
issue.
issue.
Hell yeah, brother. My brain went 1 to B 2 C, so I was like, oh, my guy's on C. And that was wrong.
Gotcha.
That was incorrect.
But if anybody needs to during the mechanic, just stop rolling your JCD. Like, we have enough damage to where you can just think about the mechanic. This will be Octaflare spread. Out and spread. Out, out, out.
Oh.
I can't believe you'd kill me like that, Sora.
I didn't kill you like that. You killed yourself. See if I can get him provoked.
You both killed me.
Calm down, low tier god.
I got it.
I can get her in a second.
I
Okay.
got it already. Out of hitbox. No swaps.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are we okay?
Nope.
No.
No. Oh.
They
We can cover this now.
Yeah. I shouldn't have popped that, but oh well. Maybe I should have popped that. Can anybody get aces?
I'm up.
Okay. North south spread. Support in. This is out and with your partners. Two is safe.
Two. Yeah.
Get ready to knock back as soon as you're up aces. Knock back. One, two, three, four.
No.
Well, it put me. Like, I was right in my spot, so it was a sacrifice to save the. Full.
Conceptual Octa Flare, so this will be Octa at the end. Everybody's stacked in the middle. One west, two east. Okay, then this will be Hedger Flare, so partner stacks. And then
Oh no.
this would just be get to a safe spot, which is in the corner. And then this would be spreads inside. Let's just wall it. So the vents are going to appear, and then you want to wait for a second to see which ones bubble, because it takes a little bit for them to start bubbling after they appear. So they're not going to be bubbling as soon as they appear. So yeah. And then aces, when we're doing the illusory creation, you can. It's still based off the black line, so you can sit right up here for your spacing. You don't need to come back outside the hitbox back here. I didn't see it. What it was?
The Tetra.
Tetra.
Thank you. This is Tetra out.
Come back, back.
Again.
Knockback. One, two, three, four. East-west. Ace is too far back. DPS in. Aces, you're using the white lines, so you need to be using the black lines for that mechanic.
How was I too far back?
Because it's an AoE around you, and so if you're too far back, it makes it harder spacing wise. So again, for that mechanic, you just want to stand right in this corner. So either right here or right here. Like you're coming back here, which is unnecessary. Just stay up here.
What?
Bad
Oh.
pull, bad pull.
Fucking. My character's looking the wrong way and everything. I blame, not having assist on.
Elevator at this moment.
Octoplayer spreads. Spreads an end. I'll get aces. Knockback. One, two, three, four. I'll get in 2 seconds. East-west. Corn spread.
Well, fuck.
And it'd be DPS in. And then this would be out, and then spreads. Yeah, well, that mechanic, that mechanic for east, west, or north, south is always a spread first. So, like, you never have to worry about stacking with anyone. Octoplayer. This will be Octoplayer out. Knockback. One, two, three, four. North, south. Supports in. Nice. And this is in clock spots. Same clock spots as dog one. Get an hard one. Two is safe.
Oh, fuck. Oh, thank you, brother.
I can get the magic.
Okay. This will be out of hitbox. Out, out, out. Tank swap, melee swap. Play this one safe. Nice. So it'll be Octaflare at the end. Stack up under. Wait to see, wait to see. now go. Just get to a safe spot by your event. This is Octaflare, so the spread spots. Nice. Get to a safe spot. Just get to a safe spot. And this will be out.
Over here. Yeah.
Okay. We will have snakes 2, which we never went over. So we'll have to go over those now. Oh, sorry, dog 1. Knockback. Fuck. Impact, go towards C. Go towards C. Okay, now this is going to be Tetraflares, so we're going to line up melee main tank. Fuck. So melee main tank is going to line up front here. Melee off tank here. Then it's going to be healer 1. Yeah. Okay. We'll go over Animals 2 stuff now. That was a good pull.
What was it? That was like 59% too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get snakes first, we can absolutely 100% skip Dog 2. We'll go over these positions because these are what we just saw. So for Dog 2, we use these A, B, C, D markers. So A is going to be melee 1 main tank, melee 2 off tank, ranged 1 healer 1, ranged 2 healer 2. Okay, so this is the order in which we're going to stand, and the spacing is going to be pretty much no, that's too far. Gonna more or less be around this spacing for where we stand. So this spacing is just so that way our melees can get uptime. And so there's going to be a Tetraflare, and then let me double check that it's only going to be a Tetraflare. Oh no, it's going to be that's right.
Or Dieflare.
Yeah, it's going to be a Tetra or a Dieflare. So if it's a Tetraflare, then it's going to stack like this, where melees and tanks are in the front, so that way we get uptime. If it's a Dieflare, then it's going to be light party stacks. So it's going to be light party 1 up front on A and light party 2 on C. Okay.
And that's what's relative right to the wall, right? So like if the boss was over here, A would be like right here.
Well, it depends. Yeah. A is always the closest.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's always boss relative for this. So A is always closest to the boss, and then where we're actually standing specifically will determine which direction we need to get knocked back to. So if we need to get knocked back to the east side of the arena, then we're gonna line up here along this black line on the outside because he's gonna dash through the middle. Okay, so if he was dashing through the middle and the boss was over on the south side, A would stand outside just right here. You know, B, C, and D roughly. Okay. So he's gonna do the dash, then he's either going to do a AoE or a knockback, then he's going to dash again, and then it's going to be the opposite of the AoE knockback that he did the first time. So if he did a knockback the first time, then he's going to do an AoE. If he did an AoE the first time, he's going to do a knockback. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now, beforehand, when he jumped towards C, that's because he was doing quadrupedal impact, which is a knockback. But if he was doing, I think it's quadrupedal crush, then you want to go away from it. So he would go to A in that situation. So you have to look at what his cast is. If it's impact, run towards him. If it's crush, run away from him. Okay. So that's it. That's basically everything for dogs. There's going to be a set of volcanic torches in the middle of dogs 2. So there's going to be a knockback at the end. And we just need to get knocked back away from... we need to get knocked back into the safe spot of the volcanic torches. So the volcanic torches are going to take up either the left or rightmost column. And we just have to get knocked back roughly into that safe spot. So, yeah, we'll just look at that and get some reps into it. And the other thing that we need to talk about is snake positions for Snakes 2. These will be static positions. So the way it works is we're going to alternate supports DPS. So we want our melees on, I can't remember if it's C and 4 or D and 3 for our melee DPS. I guess whichever one we want to pick, we can just choose that. So then healers will be on, okay, we'll just do melees on C and 4, healers on 3 and D. Tanks on 1 and B, and ranged on A and 2. Okay? And so, it doesn't matter what happens in Snakes 2, you're always going to go to these positions. These positions sit, for reference of my position, it always sits right here, in between the white and black line. Alright, so... This is... These are the positionings. And so what's going to happen is... Set of 4 snakes, for Snakes 2, a set of 4 snakes are going to come out each round.
Alright, anyone in the right spot? Or are they supposed to be between the black and white lines?
Or are they not? Oh, that's what I had. Yeah.
Okay, I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
I just
No, you're good. You're good. I just, So 4 snakes are going to come out in 2 waves. So 1 wave of 4 and another wave of 4. What's going to happen is all supports are going to get a gaze, all DPS are going to get a gaze, and you have to alternate turns stunning them. So what this spread does is make sure that a support is next to a DPS at all times, so we can without fail alternate. The snakes will come out either on the cardinals or on the inner cardinals. We won't know until they pop out and he does the clockwise or counterclockwise thing, right? If the snakes are going to the inner cardinals, what you're going to do is if I'm on 4, I'm going to stand here and I'm just going to look at the wall right here on where this white line meets the wall. Right? That's going to make sure that I am not looking at a snake. Okay? And same with D. So 4 and D, always looking at here if the snakes are on inner cardinals. If the snakes are on cardinals, so right here, then you're just going to look at the corner of the room. All right. So those are the 2 reference points for where you're going to look to dodge the gazes. There's going to be a couple different sets of new debuff markers. So the debuff markers is we're going to get 2 orange dots, which are an omnidirectional gaze, and then we're going to get 2 kind of purple and green snake debuffs, which is a stack marker. What's going to happen is our goal is to not kill any of the snakes with any of our regular green puddles, because we need to keep snakes left over so we can use them for later in the mechanic, which is why we have the spacing we do. After we stun all of the snakes, a boss clone is going to appear on the edge of the room, and he is going to kill 2 of the snakes. So it could be 2 on the west side, 2 on the east side, 2 down the middle, depends on where the snakes spawn. And so what has to happen is the 2 people that have the omnidirectional gaze need to stand on the outside of the snakes. So if we pretend that Corn, go stand over by D and C for me, like right where I am at. So if the snakes spawn on me and Corn, the person with the omnidirectional gaze needs to come out here and stand on the outside of the snakes. So Corn, if you back up a little bit, this is where the person with the omnidirectional gaze would stand. Now everybody else would stand on the inside next to the snake. And so specifically, we need to make sure that the people with the puddles, there's 1 puddle at each snake, right? So the idea is that you're stacking with the snake to then kill the 2 remaining snakes. Okay, so this is where, for these 2 sets of debuffs, this is where the melee and tank swaps would come back in. So if, say, me and Cole both had the omnidirectional gaze, it would be a tank swap. And so Cole would then come to where I'm at, and I would be on the other side because of our priority system. Right? So if Corn was the snake, I'd be standing out here, making sure nobody else got hit. Because as long as everybody stands between the 2 snakes and the people with the gaze that stand outside the snakes, nobody will get gazed and stunned. Does that make sense? I know it's a lot of like kind of word vomit, but it'll definitely make sense when you see it, and like obviously there'll be a lot of like kind of working on the timing and stuff of it, but I just want to make sure everybody has a good idea of at least what to pay attention to when we get there.
Okay, so there's going to be 4 stuns, 4 gazes, 2 omnidirectional gazes, and 2 puddles. Yes.
So everybody will get a cone gaze, and everybody will get a regular green puddle from Snakes 1. So everybody will get that by default. Then there's 2 additional omnidirectional gazes and 2 additional stack puddles. Does that make sense?
I'm guessing the snakes block line of sight, so we
Yes.
don't. Okay.
Yeah. If you've done Heidelin Extreme, it's a lot like the crystals.
Aye.
So I know not everybody's
when
gonna
the
have
people with the out omnidirectional gaze are standing on the other side of the snake, the players can't see them because they're between the snakes, they're stunned, and then the puddles kill the snakes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that part makes sense.
Yeah.
Now go back to the first part. Everybody gets a stun, everybody gets 4 stuns, 4 puddles, like in phase
In
one.
total, there's 8 stuns and 8 puddles. In total.
You don't
Each
kill.
person.
You don't kill them with the puddles on Snakes 2.
Right.
The boss kills them by dashing.
The boss
So-
kills 2 of the snakes by dashing, and then we kill the last 2 snakes after we do the omnidirectional gaze.
But the normal puddles don't kill.
Right. And so our spacing is designed so that way we don't hit anybody else with the puddles, and we don't hit any of the snakes with the puddles.
Okay. Seems reasonable enough.
Okay. Let's do one more poll for the night, and then we'll call it there. But does Snakes 2 make sense, at least conceptually, for everyone?
Yeah.
I have a disconnect at some point, but I think I'll watch the video now that now that you've explained it. I think I'll be able to understand the video, because earlier when I watched the video, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. But
Sure, yeah. And
now.
if you still have questions while you're watching it, just let me know and I'll shoot me a message and I can explain it again and try and clarify anything before Wednesday. Okay, let's get another poll in.
Put in an email or respond to it by Wednesday.
Yeah,
Give me 2 to 3 business days.
Draft up a memo.
Oh, markers.
Oh. Help.
We don't need no markers. Third crush.
I don't think about me get hit.
I think unironically we cleared P2 without markers when we were doing this tier. Like we just forgot markers, and that was like when we got our clear. I did not see what it was.
Petra.
Petra. This would be Tetra in. Tetra in.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Don't scare me like that.
I thought I lost my target for some reason. Or I was looking away.
Back. One, 2, 3, 4. East-west spread. Get ready to move. DPS in. This would be in spreads clock spots.
One. Get back to the center.
He mostly moves himself. On this
Yeah, he jumps right there. Yep. Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, this will be out of hitbox. No swaps.
Uh-oh.
So conceptual tetra player, so we'll be stacking after events. Stack middle. Wait to move. Wait to move. Go. Octaflare, so spread positions. Get to a safe spot. And this will be partner out. Okay.
I'll provoke him up. Another guy.
Knockback. Away from him. A. This will be Tetraflare, so this is where we would stack up with our partners. So we'd stack up on the B side. And then we would get knocked towards C. Wait, and then we get knocked towards C. And we wait here. Okay, yeah. Alright, it was a decent pull. You know, we only really have a couple pulls through the Fourfold Fire's Chthonic Vents mechanics, so.
By the way, Corn, because we keep fucking this up, whenever it's supports in, I go to the marker. Whenever it's DPS in, you go to the marker.
I know it's the wording is confusing for me because when I think of in, I think of in the marker, not.
What I end up doing is like I just keep an eye on my partner, and if I see them explode, then I run to the diagonal or the inner cardinal, and then if I explode, I just run to the boss.
That should be backwards. Well, not.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. If I blow up because I'm ranged, I stay out, and then I move to B. That's what I meant. I apologize.
Yeah.
Basically, I base my decision off of, instead of listening for his call, I just watch my partner and then see what happens to them, and then I move based off of that.
I mean,
That
I can
might-
change the
that
call
might
out.
help.
I can change the call out too. Like, is anybody relying on my call out for that?
Nope. I look at myself.
Okay,
All out
I'll
helpful.
I'll just not call it then, and then people can just like do whatever works for them, and I'll just stop confusing people. Like that's fine with me. Like,
We lost the DBM timer. Darn.
It's alright, we got weak core, so wait.
Yeah, I don't want to get a 4-year degree to go set that shit up in this game. Fuck that.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll just stop calling it from now on, and then that way I'll stop messing you up. But yeah, good practice, I guess. You know, we've basically seen most of the fight. Like, we only have to see Snake's 2 left, and that's pretty much everything. So.
Thank you
GGs,
guys.
GGs.
Thank
See you
you guys
next
for
week.
having me. I'm so sorry.
For what?
All the dying.
What?
My
Didn't die
brother
any
and
more than anybody else.
times in one pull.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for.
That is a career record for me.
I swear I'm better usually. Sometimes.
Well, I mean, we kind of tossed you into a fight that you didn't know, so.
Trial by fire.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna learn until you do it. Come on here.
Yeah, especially with this fight because it has a lot of really wacky like wait to move, wait for the timings to happen shit. Like,
Yeah, the timing is really screwing me over, so I apologize. It would take me a little bit to like figure out, oh, I should swift cast this, or I should melee that.
yeah.
Corn, you made me lose my callouts. I'm gonna fucking die forever now.
No, yeah, especially the snake's timing. The snake's timing was just a real dick move by the devs.
It's fucking god awful. Like, I have 1.5 seconds for the thing to go off, me to get into a position and be able to gaze at that snake. Like, that is just dumb as fuck.
I didn't think I would find a mechanic that I hate more than limit cut in P8S, but I just did. I hate those fucking snakes.
I find the snakes annoying, but I also love that the developers put something in that is just kind of like so fuck you.
I love my PvP portion of the fights.
Why are you kicking me?
Because you're low, so.
Oh my god.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
Right.
Just go
Be
punt his
careful,
dumbass.
That's how you lose ankles.
No, it's specifically not.
What, is the Chihuahua gonna bite me? Like, what's going on here?
Shin guard.
I am afraid of dogs, so you know, that would be a terrifying threat. Alright, well, have a good night, guys. Thank you again. And sorry again.
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
you did great.
Good night, thanks for coming.
You're fine. Oh
Much
yeah.
better than our ninja did.
True.
True. Yeah.
Wow.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, all.
Later.
Good night.
Night.
I sent her one.
Alright, Corn, how is the white mage angle?
It's gonna take getting used to. I'm realizing I'm way too reliant on DVM.
Yeah, but this fight, it's just a really big like. I guess the best word is culture shock.
I don't think it's like a reliant on DBM thing. It's just every fight in this game is like a really hard fight in WoW, where like DBM actually matters. You know what I mean? Where like being told, "Hey, X is going off," actually is helpful. Instead of like a majority of like fights in a tier just being, you could do it without fucking weak wars, macros, whatever, just because it's piss easy.
I mean, another thing is like there's no warm up here. Like we literally just threw you into one of the hardest fights this entire raid tier. So
Yeah.
you know, like if you went to like if you did if we threw you into like P9S or fucking or even like P1S,
I
you'd
fucking
be like,
hate
hey, this
P1.
is you'd be like, this is easy though, you know. Or you know, if we did an extreme, you'd be like, okay, this is boring.
Yeah. Yeah. P5 has Devour, which like some people couldn't do, but is pretty fucking easy once you've know how to do it. P9's really fun. I really like P9.
Yeah, we throw them right into a limit cut.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Hopefully they don't have so many next year.
I will say I think the P9 limit cut was like a fun iteration on it.
Yeah, yeah. And plus there's multiple ways to do it too.
Yeah. That was a really good one.
There was what was there? There was
There was
Oppo
JP. Yeah, there was Oppo, there was JP.
and AP, yeah.
So is this the team we're gonna stick with?
I mean, mean, if you're okay with healing next tier, then I think so, right?
Yeah, I think I just need to practice this all.
Okay. I mean, as long as you're enjoying it, like, I don't want you to play something you're not enjoying, so.
It's basically Disc Priest, so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're down, then sure, we can go with this. I don't think anybody has any objections.
I do, Corn, because I know you. Having you on a ranged magical, you're going to sit there and you're going to enjoy it every single time. Every time you flex to a roll, you always win back ranged.
What are you talking about? Healers in Final Fantasy 14 are green DPS. You just occasionally have to push a button. You're like, oh no, somebody's about to die. Save them.
This motherfucker plays Shadow Priest, okay? I think
whenever
you
he plays
look
Shadow
at the
Priest,
complexities of like playing range more, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing about healers is like, in general, for Savage, if you're a healer and you're hard casting a spell, somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
You should very rarely be hard casting a healing spell. You should be using your abilities or OGCDs to heal.
Yeah. As far as complexity goes, like, since most of 14's complexity resides in the boss fights rather than the classes, then like you're still getting a level of complexity to like challenge yourself. It's like, yeah, you only have one damage button, but you're still dealing with like the mechanics, and support mechanics are generally a bit more complex than DPS mechanics.
Hey, white mages do get a gap closer next expansion too.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
I mean,
Ace
Ace is...
Scholar has the best raid-wide cooldown.
What's up?
I would like to... I do like playing caster. Like, if I had the choice, I would prefer to play caster, but I also don't mind filling in for any roles we need. So, yeah.
What an ethical answer.
Not everybody's as selfish as you are.
I mean, if push came to shove, I would play tank.
Would you play
I
healer?
would just really want to play melee.
Would you play healer?
Partner, I didn't play healer in WoW. You think I'm going to play healer in this game?
You were just talking about how easy it is, and how boring it would be.
I don't hear a response.
I'm autistic enough to prove a point, Ike.
I know you are. That's why I said it.
You're playing Viper, right?
That is the plan.
Because that's basically a Fury Warrior, so that's you, 100%.
Yes, sir.
The way it's gonna play.